Hey everybody, Rochelle Plumstead here from eXp Realty. Thanks for joining me for this week's Movin Up Minute. I had the best time last weekend. I had folks that were coming in from out of province. Not only were they never in New Brunswick before, they were first-time buyers. So we had the best day looking at properties. They have so many incredible questions. So I'll probably cover a few of those over the next couple of weeks because it was just a really great experience. The first step was, okay, what do you want to look at? What type of property is it that you're hoping to have for your family? Because they had a couple of small children. Ideally, they wanted a rural property. Now, keeping in mind, when you're coming from out of province with like huge populations, it can feel really overwhelming. At the beginning, they had chosen some properties that were pretty far outside the city because they were going to be working or are going to be working right in Fredericton. So when I was looking at the map, they weren't realizing that in order to get a country rural property, you really only need to drive 10 or 15 minutes outside the city. And some of them that they had chosen were an hour outside and they were in every different direction. So I got them to drive by a couple on their first day and we wipe them off the list because they're just too far. From there, we picked, their top favorites. And to strategize, you're going to need a realtor that understands the lay of the land and all of these different locations because you've got travel time and then allotting the right amount of time in each property. So it's not just like, willy-nilly booking appointments. I actually used ChatGPT, which was really cool. I put in all of the addresses and how long I wanted at each property, and it laid it all out for me. So then I send out the notifications to all the listing agents requesting those times. Thankfully, all of them worked, but it can get really intense if right in the middle of your tour, somebody says, oh, geez, they can't do 2:00. Could you do 3? No, I can't do 3 because I've got 4 properties to show before and 3 after, and they're all right in a row. So just make sure that when you're moving from out of province, if you're watching this, that you talk to your realtor about locations and distances and all that sort of thing because they can give you some great insights. So I'm going to do some more of these questions that they had because they were great. We'll talk about poisonous snakes maybe next week. Wishing you guys all a fantastic weekend. Hope you're making it through this heat wave. We will see y'all next week. If you're moving up, moving over, moving out, you've got questions, I've got answers. Bye for now.